Hello everyone, how are you today? My name is Angela Bartol. Um, how was your 4th of July weekend? Mine was fantastic. I went to this place called Woodhaven, and I was hanging out with my cousins, which they have a beautiful trailer. Uh, Listened to a band, took a Zumba class, which I needed. Um, Had a lot of delicious barbecues. The weather was gorgeous. So I hope all of you also had a really nice 4th of July. So this next video that I'm going to be discussing, it is the narcissist mother. And are you dealing with a narcissist mother? Everyone needs validation. Normal parents often experience their children as narcissistic extensions of themselves. Normal parents also let go. After all, the goal of raising healthy kids is for them to fulfill themselves. Yet, not all children are permitted to grow up and be themselves. In past blogs, we've looked at the child rearing practices of the narcissistic father. But what if narcissism affects the nurturing mother? Validation, or the lack of thereof, is a critical parent, and some mothers fall short. The mother gazes at the baby in her arms, and the baby gazes at his mother's face and finds himself herein, provided that the mother is really looking at the unique, small, helpless, just a second, I'm turning the page, being, and not projecting her own expectations, fears, and plans for the child. In that case, the child would find himself in his mother's face, but rather the mother's own projections. This child would remain without a mirror, and for the rest of his life would be seeking this mirror in vain. By Donald Woods Winnicott. Did you ever have a narcissistic mother? She's a winner, at least in public. Establishing the ideal successful world career, owning her own home. Family isn't a simple walk in the park, and no one said it was going to be easy. But there is someone in your life that makes it look that way. Your mother. She's the woman everyone admires. She's a judge, a lawyer, a doctor, a teacher. She's on the PTA, or is the power behind your church or synagogue. She smoothly balances being socially nimble while contributing to the community in a way leaves others in an awe. In their eyes, she's Superwoman. Most people don't know that this Superwoman has a secret. Like everyone in this world, she has a flaw. No one is the epitome of perfection. And in Mom's case, the issue is narcissism. The outside world may embrace her, but you know mom as a self-centered, brittle, easily argued, and always right. She may be loved by her friends and colleagues, but they don't know the mom you know. You get maternal love now and then, but it is unpredictable and punctuated by control, anger, and a need to walk on eggshells. Most kids decide just to please her and hope they get whatever good they can. Success is not a synonym for narcissism. Let's be clear. The vast majority of successful people are not narcissists, nor do extroverts make bad parents. The narcissist is psychologically constructed to gain attention, be it from charisma, beauty, smarts, or finances. Many people are like this, and a few have narcissistic traits. But healthy people reorient themselves when raising children. Healthy mothers come home and support their kids, not control them. Narcissistic mothers continue to need attention and control even at home. If you had a narcissistic mother, the key element was that she had little patience or empathy for the independent and demanding needs of her children, and kids need a lot of attention. Excuse me, I'm turning the page again. This can be easily costly to the growing child. Children need to please. As a child, you don't immediately realize your mother's confidence is brittle. She's always right because she needs to be right. Everything she says goes without question. That's the way it is with parents when you're a child. You please because you are trained to do so. As a 9-year-old, you don't take your mother on because, like most school-age kids, you want whatever nurturance you can get. Still, she may get mad at you for forgetting your homework, making a mess, or annoying her as some random way. You think it's you and find yourself anxious in her presence. Then you get a little older. Your consciousness continues to evolve, and you realize your mother's actions and behaviors lack a normal maternal nurturing. You see other kids and their parents, and this is from Psychology Today blogger Carl McBride, PhD, it this way. Okay. Narcissists are not in touch with their own feelings. They project those feelings onto others and are not capable of empathy. They cannot put themselves into your shoes. They and feel or understand how something might affect you. They can only see how it affects them. They are hypersensitive to criticism and judgment, but constantly criticize and judge others. Your mom comes home and demands attention. If you hold back, she takes offense and attacks. She's tired. She's irritated. She just wants it her way. And your feelings better align with hers. If you have to hear the word ungrateful one more time, you'll scream, but most times you don't. It pays to wait for the rage to abate. If you fight, she fights to win. Many normal parents get into power struggles with their kids, but a narcissistic parent truly needs to win. It is both desperate and scary. So you grow up with everyone tiptoeing around mom, hoping that she is in a good mood and anxious not to trigger a rage attack. All it takes is a little frustration, so you better be good. Excuse me, I'm turning to the next page. Narcissistic mother and children instability. Children experience continued psychological whiplash being raised by a narcissistic mother. You realize